Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Fallout 76 video on the channel. It's Friday, which means it is time for the top 5 camp builds. First of all, I would like to say a massive thank you to everyone that got involved early. I am making this like pretty much a week or 5 days before it's actually going up, and you've only had like a few days to actually send the builds in. So thank you everyone that got involved. I think there was about 11 of you, so let's find out who made the top 5 this week. If you enjoy, hit the like button, subscribe, and make sure to check out everyone involved if any of them stick out, or stand out, sorry, not stick out to you. All the links for them will be down in the description. But without further ado, let's dive into this week's top 5 camp builds.
Attention citizens, nuclear strike imminent.
Ladies and gentlemen, the first build to come up this week at number 5 is going to be by Maca, and this one looks really cool. Basically what Maca's done is he has found this pre-existing location. It does swap in between, so here is a picture before, and he's basically just done it up completely. So it's a very lore friendly, very immersive looking build, and I just really like what he actually did with the location. It is a very small pre-existing structure, so he was quite limited to what he could do with it, but I think it's a nice little location. As you can see, you've got a rad stag hanging from a tree there. This is a look of inside before he did anything, so you're going to see like a massive difference between the stuff that he actually did. So he actually put the fireplace door on backwards here, and then you go inside and you can see he's put all sorts all over the walls. He's got plant pots in there, lots of different like furniture and stuff dotted around, but he's really made the place really like filled out and makes it look more like a livable home, like someone's actually living there, whereas before it was just derelict and unloved and whatever else you want to describe it as. But now it looks really cool. I like the fact that you actually kind of built around the structure as well to add in the like roof pieces to make it actually sheltered, whereas before it had like big holes in the roof and stuff. It looks really cool how you managed to do that, and overall just a pretty solid build. So I really enjoyed it. I like the front of it as well, like the opening scene where you could see all of these stuff out the front. I thought that looked really cool. But yeah, overall I think you worked with the space really well, and it just turned out like a pretty solid build. So thank you for sending in, Maca. Congratulations on number 5 this week. Here's a little bit out the front here. I like the lighting and stuff that you've got going on. It's like nice colourful in areas, but also like dim and orangey in other areas, which is always a nice touch. But great stuff, mate. Thank you for sending it in, and congrats again on number 5 this week. Coming up this week at number 4, we have a build by Fuzzberian. Now, Fuzzberian did a really interesting one. So this one is a art gallery, and this one took a very different approach on an art gallery. Some that I've seen in the past. I've seen quite a few people try these over the years, but Fuzzberian's done one which kind of made me think of possibly this one was done after the apocalypse and stuff. It kind of gives you a vibe that someone's been wandering around, like they might have found these vases from the White Spring or something, but then they've also thrown in these cool Mothman, what do you call them, like sculptures and stuff. That's the word I was thinking of. You can see here, there's a cool merge as well with the log table going into the foundation there, and then you've got obviously the Mothman sculpture on the top. But I thought it was quite cool with the addition of the Mothman sculptures, because it was kind of like I say, someone's wandering around the wasteland. They've been finding these pictures in different people's houses, or people's houses that used to live there, because you know, not a criminal. I'm not going to say he's a criminal or anything, but you know, basically used up these things to make this little art gallery over in the Toxic Valley, and I just thought it was an interesting take. I thought it was an interesting use of the monuments as well that you can see here, where you can see there's more sculptures on top of them. You've got the Mothman throne as well, which I didn't actually realise. Have you merged something into the eyes there? I feel like it's the little planetarium things, but I don't know. I didn't realise the eyes change colour, so I'm going to presume you've merged something into the eyes there. But really cool idea there. I think it's the planetarium lights, but I might be wrong. I'm not sure. You'll have to let me know in the comments. But looks really good overall. Really enjoyed this one. I thought it was, like I say, a very unique take on the art gallery. At first I was kind of like, interesting. Like, what? How is it like done in a certain way and that? And then I looked at it more and I was like, you know what, actually, I really appreciate the unique take on it. And I love the use of the windows as well. You've got a nice view of the Toxic Valley. I love the lighting in there as well. The glow that you get from the radiation is always cool. But bits like this was a bit, I was like, right, is this an art gallery? Is it a house? But yeah, overall, solid build, mate. Congrats on number 4. At number 3 this week, we have a build by Kalari. Now, this one's a pretty cool one as well. I actually really liked one of the main features in this one, which was the pre-existing structure you used to build with as well. So this is a big kind of like, I think it was like a power armor workstation type of thing, like a law-friendly one that you did. But overall, I thought it was pretty cool. I like the use of all the different walls and stuff that you've thrown in there. You've got like different shapes and stuff. It's not like a big round box, not round, rectangular box. But there was the pre-existing structure on the side there. fair. I thought it was really good though. When you get, here we go, there's a little scene here where you can see it here. I like that. I like the neon lights above it and stuff. But lots of stuff going on with this one. I really enjoyed the fact that there was just stuff everywhere. I always enjoy that kind of junky, scrappy vibe where people just throw stuff all over the place, but actually in a kind of organized fashion, so it actually fits the theme. Not just random crap, but like, you know what I mean, like it all fits in and actually gives off that rustic vibe and law friendly vibe. So it looks really good, mate. I really enjoyed this room. This room was my actual favorite, like this scene here. Actually, like, look at all the stuff that you can see crammed on top of the tables and stuff. I thought it looked really good. So nice job, mate. Thank you for sending it in, and congratulations on number 3 this week. Coming up at number 2 this week, we have a build by Aqua, and this one was really, really nice. I loved the entire kind of layout of it and stuff. You've got Beetlejuice down there on the right hand side. I don't know what was going on there, but Beetlejuice has showed up in the video. But it looks really cool. I like the location. I thought the location was brilliant. There's Beetlejuice again there. But it looked awesome. The location was fantastic. I love the water going down, and I love how you actually managed to work around it and stuff and build the entire little town, village, whatever you want to call it, going around it as well. I thought it was a nice touch, and I like how each build has its own kind of like different design. So you've got a couple of balconies, but they've got different designs to them. So one's got the catwalks, one's got hedges, then you've got some plants in one of them and stuff. The work with the rocks as well, that's alongside the water. You've got the silo up the top there. Lots of stuff going on, and I just thought it was really, really well done. So overall, great job, Aqua. Really enjoyed this one. If you do want to check out the full video and stuff, guys, same as anyone else in the showcase, the link for them are down in the description. Just because there's so many buildings here, I'm not going to be showing off all the interiors and stuff, just mainly the outside. But it's the outside that is the main feature of this one, and I love the fact how you use the shell entrance in the build as well, and like built around it up the top there. I thought that was cool, and as always, I just love the use of them bridges down the bottom, and with the lighting on them as well, just spot on. As always, the lighting on Aqua's builds is awesome, and it just looks great. So really, really nice job with this one, Aqua. Really enjoyed it. And yeah, just nice little fresh of breath air. Something a little bit different, because I think you've been doing a lot of modern builds lately. I like when you mix it up and throw in something slightly different, like this one. You've got a town going on. Looks really cool. But yeah, great job, Aqua. Congrats on number 2 this week. And I love that water park sign as well. I like how they added that into the game. So then, at number 1 this week, we had a build by Moonlight, Cowboy, and this thing looks absolutely fantastic. Look at this. Again, it is so centralized up against what it's built on, and it looks absolutely mad. Of course, this time it is the monorail, and it's just, honestly, it's amazing every time you do that. And there is something in here which is just mad how you've done it. So if you pay attention in a moment there, you've got one side here where all the walls are straight. There's another side, wait, the opposite side, of course there's 2 sides to it, but the opposite side, the walls are crisscrossed, which is just mad. And it's a cool little thing. Like, you didn't have to do it, but the fact you did it just adds a bit more detail to the build and stuff, and it just looks really cool. Like, I don't think you see many people build up here. I have seen a few people. I think Scorpio Prime did a build many moons ago, and not this location, but another location linked to the monorail. We've seen many people do different takes on it, but not one like this, I don't think, where it's the central like circular part of the monorail that's just been completely covered in glass, and then you've got like the different rooms built along the sides of it and underneath it and stuff. I thought it was a really cool take on it. So really nicely done, Moonlight. It's a nice little bit of fresh of breath air on this one, and I just thought it looked really cool. So definitely deserved number 1 in my eyes. Nice touch with the rugs as well to make a nice flat surface on the bottom there, because it's always annoying when you've got that rounded bit. You either do that or you use foundations on there, but the fact you use rugs, something a little bit different then, saves a little bit of budget, I would have thought, with instead of using foundations. But yeah, overall look really cool. You just seen a glimpse of the crisscross walls, I believe, so yeah, check them ones out. But I love the merging as well. Again, I like that merge that you do with the tables where you put them at different angles. We've seen that in a few of your builds now. Looks really good, and if you pay attention, there is lots of different merges going on throughout Moonlight's builds as always. But yeah, lots of cool views to take up on this one if you ever went to visit it, or if it was your camp, if you wanted to try and remake this yourselves. But if you do try and make it yourselves, good luck trying to get it lined up as perfect as Moonlight has, because that'll take you a little bit of time to get all that sorted and get it spot on. But yeah, great build, mate. Really enjoyed it. Thank you for getting involved, and congratulations on number 1. Now, as a feature this week, we have a build by Monster76, who recreated 10 Downing Street. It's really cool. There's a lot of fun going on in the video. You'll see takes from the Queen. You'll see Boris Johnson and I think Winston Churchill and a couple of other people later on. But yeah, definitely a really cool one. Look at this entire town. Like, it looks fantastic. Or set of buildings, not a town. But yeah, it looks really cool, although what is a town defined as? I don't know, but it looks really good either way. I like the raised curbs. That's always a nice touch when people do that. It was built in custom worlds before anyone gets weary or be like, how's he done this then? How's that been done? How's that been done? This budget is insane. Custom worlds, guys. That's all you got to say. I like the use of the cat as well. I'm sure the number 10 Down Street actually has a cat, so that's a nice little Easter egg touch on there as well. Even the chimneys up the top, like so much attention to detail. Like you could have just forgot about the roof. No one was really paying attention, but the fact it's up there and you've got a few different bits of bobs going on just to add to the decorating is just fantastic. Great location choice as well to have the pylons going through the streets. That's a nice idea, and just overall great build. And let's check out the daft bit as well that I'm sure everyone will want to see. Dun dun dun. There you go. Boris Johnson is back in office, and this is the Queen about to fight him and do whatever. But yeah, if you want to go check out the full fight, there's Donald Trump, I think, bloody hell, and Winston Churchill. Check out the full fight via the link below. That is it for this week though, guys. I hope you all enjoyed the top 5 as well as the feature on the end. There was also another feature which I wanted to show off, which was by Nina and Andoril, but I just couldn't figure out which part of the build to show off and stuff. But yeah, definitely go check that out if you want. There's also a little shout out for everyone that got involved this week. I'll quickly scroll down to the bottom. We had Vix W, Maca, Yo Chaos, Aqua Nova, Fuzzberian, Kalari Builds, Yo Chaos again, bloody criminal, Bella Boo, Kyle Brock, Nina, Milne, Moonlight Cowboy, and also Monster 76 from the Uranium Fever gang. But that's everyone for this week, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye bye.
Thank you for your cooperation.